For improved system performance, long-term financial returns, and less risk on your PV projects, look to the proven performance of DuPont Materials and Solutions.
Hello and welcome to this week's PV Tech Newscast. I'm Warren Major. Coming up in this week's programme, the solar shakeout continues with Oerlikon Solar to be sold to Tokyo Electron and Scheuten Solar filing for bankruptcy. We take a look at Tier 1 firms releasing full-year financial results, and First Solar spearheading a thin film charm offensive with rivals. The solar shakeout has produced another casualty, this time Scheuten Solar with its German-based operations filing for bankruptcy and its Dutch headquarters saying it can't pay creditors. The company said that margins had been under tremendous pressure over the last 18 months due to dramatic module oversupply, putting the company into financial difficulties. Scheuten said that efforts to secure a business partner proved fruitless after negotiations with an unidentified company had failed. Another victim was small-cap German-based project developer Ralos New Energies and its subsidiaries Ralos Projects and Ralos Solar being included in insolvency proceedings at the district court in Darmstadt, Germany. Management said that the efforts to restructure and reduce liquidity issues were insufficient, especially in light of recent planned changes to the German feed-in tariff. But the solar shakeout has produced something to cheer. Solon has been saved from bankruptcy just as insolvency proceedings began. Though financial details were not revealed, Solon has been acquired by Microsol International, a United Arab Emirates-based module manufacturer which has agreed to acquire the majority of Solon's operations and could secure most of the 471 jobs at the firm. PV equipment companies haven't proved immune from the current industry woes, as one of the biggest stories on the PV Tech website this week was the news that silicon thin film turnkey specialist Oerlikon Solar has been sold by its parent Oerlikon Group to major semiconductor equipment supplier Tokyo Electron for $275 million. Tokyo Electron had been a sales representative in Asia for the thin film technology. Hiroshi Takinaka, president and CEO of TEL, said that the establishment of operations in the PV sector was one part of TEL's future business growth strategies. Another leading PV equipment supplier, Centrotherm Photovoltaics, is also restructuring and shifting emphasis away from thin film technologies with the expected loss of 400 jobs by mid-year. Though the company reported increased revenue in 2011, losses in its PV divisions and challenging business environment has set the company on a cost reduction course. More details and any updates on these two stories can be viewed at pvtech.org. A new trade organisation established by First Solar and initially some of its CAD-TEL thin film rivals has been formed to promote and educate on the technology's attributes. PV Thin founding members include Abound Solar, Arendi Calyxo, First Solar, GE Energy and materials supplier 5N+. A website has been created by the group members which has an initial emphasis on the environmental aspects, including life cycle analysis traits of using thin film. The defence of cadmium telluride-based modules is also evident. Two Tier 1 firms released preliminary results this week, Canadian Solar and Qcells, highlighting the contrasting business conditions between European and Asia-based producers. Impairment charges due to price declines and expected challenging market conditions in 2012 weighed on Qcells, which reported a fourth quarter loss of approximately €355 million and a full year 2011 loss of €846 million. Meanwhile, Canadian Solar increased sales and shipments in a difficult fourth quarter, enabling the module manufacturer to post full-year revenue of $1.9 billion. but declining margins due to falling ASPs in an annual loss of $43.9 million. The company expects to ship approximately 1.8 to 2 gigawatts of solar products in 2012, supporting market share gains achieved in 2011. The company also expects to ship between 300 and 400 megawatts of ELPS technology-based modules in 2012, as well as continue to ramp larger volumes of quasi-mono wafers. And finally, a groundbreaking ceremony has taken place for the future manufacturing hub of Panasonic's HIT modules in Malaysia, as it attempts to become cost competitive with other Asia-based rivals. The 300 megawatts plant is the company's first fully integrated facility, which will fabricate solar wafers, cells and modules. Being built at the Kulim High-Tech Park in the state of Kedah, Panasonic is investing $300 million in the plant, which is expected to be completed in December 2012. When fully operational, the plant is expected to employ approximately 1,500 workers. That's all for this week. As usual, keep up to date online at pvtech.org and via our Twitter feed at pv_tech for all the breaking news.